What's going on, NBL Network? We are live, Building the Franchise, episode number 5, number 1 for our second season covering them. That's right, we're doing back-to-back unfinished business. here for our Green Bay Packers. We're going to start off with the ball here, so let's get right into it. We have a quarterback change. This is week 2 action. We're sitting at 1-0, coming off a big road victory, 24-10 versus the Oakland Raiders there in week 1 NBL season 44. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat. Let's take a look at some quarterback stats before we get into it. Let's talk a little bit about our man Hendrix, Jamario Hendricks. We brought him in, number 7, 10 for 13, $169, 2 touchdowns. He's going to start off throwing here to the right side, finds Chase Sternberger, the tight end, still making plays for days for us as we re-signed him last year as well. I was a big advocate for letting Chase Sternberger go, but he seems to be making plays for this team, as you see right there, becoming a nice little safety blanket for the rookie Jamario Hendricks. 21 years old, Jamario Hendricks out of Houston. He was a 7th round pick, star dev. We'll put his stats on the screen in just a little bit. Here we go, look at the left side, finds Tyrone Williams out in front, 18, Dante Pettis trying to make the block. Doesn't get an opportunity to make the block there, but does pick up quite a few yards, that being Tyrone Williams, who moved into the slot after the big trade last year, giving away their 1st round pick. Dante Pettis propelled them to a nice playoff run where we ended up winning 1 game and then getting kind of knocked out of the playoffs last year a little earlier than we liked. That's why this is unfinished business. Watch our man Aaron Jones here off to the little halfback base upcoming. All right, here we go, 2nd and 7 for the Green Bay Packers. Let's take a little look at our skill position players, get introduced into this team, what we got going on. On the offensive side of the ball, halfback Aaron Jones, wide receiver 1 Devontae Adams, wide receiver 2 Dante Pettis. You already saw Tyrone Williams with a big catch already, and Jay Sternberger at the tight end position for our Green Bay team here at home. First game at home, little home opening day here for the Green Bay fans as they're really excited. Hopefully they can get back to the playoffs, win another division title. We already got 3 this cycle. Here's a handoff again. Aaron Jones looking for space, finds a little bit, fights forward for the first down. Aaron Jones, always the X factor for our team. But yeah, 3 division titles in 4 seasons. This is season 5 here for MBL in Madden 20. Nemo might be the most loved MBL person. Absolutely, I think so. What's going on? Porter in the building. Feed Pettis, Nemo, a couple guys with fantasy aspirations here. Appreciate everybody checking us out here on the NBL Network. This is Building the Franchise. Green Bay Packers, thank you for watching. Shotgun formation for Jamario Hendricks. Dropping back. Got a little bit of time. Looking and cooking. Finds his man Tyrone Williams. Easy peasy touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. And guess what, baby? We're on the board. It's a booth review. Was he in? Did he give himself up early? It's upheld. That's going to be 6 on the board for Green Bay. And I'll tell you what, this quarterback, man, this 7th round quarterback that the Green Bay Packers got, man, this kid can play. He can make all the throws. Kick is up. It's good. Green Bay takes an early lead at home, 7-0 over the Minnesota Vikings. Last week, the Minnesota Vikings were able to pitch a shutout on the road versus the Los Angeles Chargers, 28-0. So this is the first points that they've actually given up this season. Comes on our first drive, 3:49 left in the first. Let's take a little look at the defensive side of the ball. Most importantly, our linebackers. We talk about Miles Jack, how we brought him over from the Jacksonville Jaguars in a phenomenal trade that benefited us in many ways. But you're going to notice something different here. I mean, let's just take a look. Let's be honest what we're seeing here. Christian Miller, that's new. Usually you see the Smith boys right there. Now we still got one Smith guy, but it's not the same. You know, we usually see Zadarius Smith sitting over there making plays for us. But in turn, we got Sutton Smith, Christian Miller, Miles Jack, and Blake Martinez over the middle, finding his man Smith. Emmett Dwyer has been phenomenal for this team, only continues to get better as well. That's our linebacker core, guys. What do you think? I know Zadarius was 29, a contract year. A lot of changes on the defensive side of the ball for us, but the secondary stays the same. As I said, one of the most dynamic secondaries in the NBL, if not the best, as Dalvin Cook gets to the 2nd, 3rd level of the defense. Tackled in open field by Franklin. That was the 2nd round pick here for the Green Bay Packers, our only selection in the rookie draft on the defensive side of the ball. I formation here for the Minnesota Vikings. Watch a run here. No, they're going to look the pass. Man coverage. Corner route. Beat him. Over the middle. Little dig to Diggs. Tackle by 25. Emmett Dwyer 2 for 2. Diggs with first catch on the day. And that's going to be a pickup of 11. Move the change. If you're interested in joining the NBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. And let's take a little look at our secondary and how talented they have been for this team. You're talking Dion Metcalf there at cornerback in the slot. He's going to be he's a superstar dev. Jair Alexander. Nice run there by Dalvin Cook again, but a good tackle, kind of maybe a touchdown-saving tackle there by, I believe, Blake Martinez. Yes, he gets his first tackle of the game. Kevin King, and then our safeties, a little bit of a change. Darnell Savage and Josh Jones is now the starter there. Number 24 there for the Green Bay Packers.
Ready, 18 Gators.
Josh Jones didn't do much last year, kind of came off the bench for us, but he's going to be asked to start. Dion Metcalf gets sliced there, a little curl route. Diggs just ducks under. Wow, that might have been one of the most spectacular plays I've seen early in this NBL season 44. Just a simple curl route over here. Dwyer looks there the whole way, finds his man, and Diggs, you know, he catches the ball. There's a little bit of cushion, I'd say about a yard or two. Metcalf is coming down. He uses it to his advantage. A little duck under here to the left side and then just runs to the pylon. As you can see how dynamic Diggs can be with an open field, even in tight space. If it's just one man to beat, he's able to find himself into the end zone and now ties it up, knots it up at 7 apiece here for the Green Bay Packers. New magazine also just dropped. Let's check it out. This was for January 2020. Last month, a couple days ago actually, the evolution of N'Keal Harry. Harry talks Brady, Tyree, and becoming a leader. He's run a championship with Tom Brady and Tyree Jackson. Tyree's one of the most up-and-coming quarterbacks in the NBL for quite a while. I think he's actually already arrived with that championship. And then we talk San Francisco drafting with the number 1 overall pick. They made a trade with the Raiders. They moved up from 4 to 1. They took a quarterback. They call it San Fran Freddy. Evans moves to the New Orleans Saints. You got the Jags rebuilding right now. They're already 0-1 with the loss to the Colts. They had a ton of picks in the first round. I believe 3 in the top 10. And then a record-breaking reception year for Tyreek Hill in NBL season 43. He caught 106 balls from Patrick Mahomes. And then they went and drafted a stud halfback. So the Kansas City offense getting a little bit more diverse going into NBL season 44. Hopefully that pays dividends for them as they look to make a little bit of a longer playoff push than they did last year. Maybe a little upset, left too much on the board. With an aging Travis Kelce, they decide to get a little bit more dynamic there in the offensive game. Adding a little rush attack. Sternberger. Giving him the stiff arm. That was a stern stiff arm there. Just shrugs them off. Let's watch it again here. 41. It's the brunt of that. I'll tell you what, if you like what you're seeing right now, go ahead and give us a follow here on the NBL Network. Full immersion content. We got NBL Live Super Shows, 2 games on the screen at one time. Commissioner Corner Podcast, NBL Drafts, Building the Franchise, Carolina Panthers was a couple seasons ago. We followed Porter's Panthers. That was a fun time. But now we're following the Green Bay Packers. I think that was actually JB's Panthers that we were following at that point. Right? Am I right or am I wrong here? Here we go, Hendrix looking back, big third down, 3rd and 3, over the middle, has White. C.J. Uzomah, former Cincinnati Bengal, he's going to pick up the first down, and I like the throwing motion you're getting here from the rookie quarterback. 7th round pick. This is the first time we've seen a 7th round pick really move into a starting lineup. Jamario Hendricks, 21 years old, out of Houston. 10 for 13, $169, 2 touchdowns, no picks on his career so far. Hopefully I don't jinx him. Watch the double move by Pettis over here. Let's see if he can get over top. It's all going to matter what this safety does. If he drops, he does drop down, but it's a user over there. Doesn't go there. Oh, he does take the shot. Dangerous. There's his first. Oh, I thought right on cue that was going to be his first pick of the season. That dig ended up getting open there. And I believe that would have been Tyrone Williams across the middle of the field. No, that was actually going to be Dante Pettis. So for those that have Dante Pettis in their fantasy, missed an opportunity there. 2nd and 10 for Hendrix and this offense. Look, zone coverage. Goes underneath, finds Tyrone Williams. Going to break a tackle. Get close is going to be inches down to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, they're going to mark it. A little home cooking there on the spot for the Green Bay Packers, but you got to love what you see so far from this team. Shotgun formation, once again, bunch looking. Crossing route, had B, didn't take it, goes underneath the Williams, and a nice jump on the ball by number 50, able to get his hands on it, gets a deflection there. He does a great job. You see these little shallow cross coming across the field. 50 does a great job kind of touching him up here, slows him down just enough, so when the ball is thrown, he's still in position to make a play, and a nice little deflection there at the line. Aaron Jones, 2nd and 10, nice run. This is an NFC North rivalry game between these two teams. You look at the skill position players for the Green Bay Packers as we start this second quarter. Jones, Adams, Pettis, Tyrone Williams, and Pettis has got to get going. They gave a first-round pick for him to be here. Need to see 1,000 yards from this man early on in this season. Aaron Jones going to pick up the first down, easy peasy. Move the chains. Green Bay Packers looking like they can't be stopped against this Vikings defense. Little handoff to the right side. There's the user. Nice cut back inside. Aaron Jones spinning for no reason, but stays on his feet. 5. Almost into the end zone. Almost a touchdown. Oh, wow. Aaron Jones keeping the feet churning and turning as he almost gets into the end zone. That's very close. I'm surprised. At home, little home cooking. Could have gave him the TD there. 41 makes the touchdown saving tackle. That might have been one of the best runs I've seen from Aaron Jones since we started this BTF, but he just stays on his feet. Notice a substitution, 37 in the backfield. Hopefully he doesn't steal his touchdown for those that got Aaron Jones in fantasy, but McFarland, I like the option here. If Adams just sets a good block, this should be an easy touchdown. It is. Finds his man, Tyrone Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Spongy in the chat saying they look unstoppable. Green Bay's offense looks great. Minnesota's offense looked great. So two teams struggling on the defensive side of the ball. We've seen 3 possessions so far in the game. 2 to the Green Bay Packers, 1 to the Minnesota Vikings, 3 touchdowns on the board. We might have ourselves a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle your seatbelts up and get ready for the ride. Eric G in the chat right now. Go ahead and ban him. Eric, I'm done with you, man. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm very done with Corey Davis. I'm thinking about editing him back down. It's not realistic, obviously, the catches that he made on me and the catch he made before the half. And then also, he threw me the ball in the end zone a couple times, and I got a pick that shouldn't have been, so I'm still upset. I would love to see Eric G's face on the Daddy Leagues, though, just because I love Eric. Little pass to Smith Jr. Once again, favorite target early downs for Emmett Dwyer. You're seeing Smith Jr. making some plays here. We get a little bit of buffering here. Typical on Nemo Stream. You're watching Building the Franchise here on the NBL Network. A little bit more. All right, we'll see if it clears up.
Got it.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
High formation here for the Minnesota Vikings.
61, matchbox lights. They go.
All right, let me go ahead and reset it. I'll be right back. All right, let's see if that clears it up a little bit. Just a little bit of technical difficulties here for the on Twitch here for the Green Bay Packers. All right, we're just waiting on the Minnesota Vikings to unpause here. Basically, the Green Bay Packers stream kept buffering for some reason. So had them restart it over and see if that works and can clean it up. Nemo stream always buffers a little bit for us, but it was buffering like every 5-10 seconds.
Let's go.
No frame drops on my end. Here we go, shotgun formation for Emmett Dwyer. They're still driving on the last drive. Y'all guys didn't miss much, except Minnesota got to midfield. See if the defense can make a play here. Doesn't look like they can. Adam Thielen still getting it done. I'll tell you what, Adam Thielen is the old man that keeps on ticking. We've talked about him and some trade rumors around the NBL. Big difference right now in the middle of the field. He's going to notice the linebacker core has dramatically changed, especially outside linebackers in this 3-4. Christian Miller, Sutton Smith, new to the team. Blake Martinez trying to make a play, but down goes Emmett Dwyer. Kenny Clark, DTZ for the GBZ. 2nd and 16 for Green Bay, and they're just outside of the red zone now. He tried to step up and stepped right into 97. I don't know how you miss him. That's a big boy right there. Getting past 73 and able to get his hands on Emmett Dwyer. You don't see that very much as he's on his back. 2nd and 16 for the Minnesota Vikings. Defense got to make a play. This is an opportunity for this ball-hawking secondary to find their way into an interception. That's an interception in my Chris Jericho slang here. Jair Alexander, Kevin King, Dion Metcalf. You already saw Metcalf get burned earlier playing outside. See if we figure it out. Oh, is Diggs out under oath? I didn't notice that. Yeah, it looks like an injury to Stephon Diggs, potentially. Here we go, looking over the middle of the field. They give up everything underneath. As you saw right there, defense just dropped coverage heavy. Everybody in the middle right here, they're dropping back. Outside corners, you see 1, 2, both dropping back, which gives Dalvin Cook an opportunity to pick up some yards. So they gain about 9 on that from 2nd and 16 to 3rd and 7. Big third down. Watch the middle of the field wide open here. You see Smith Jr. He's been a big-time target for the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see if they go back to him. They do. Over the middle. Holds on to it. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Touchdown Green Bay. Excuse me, Minnesota. You talk about Irv Smith Jr., the tight end number 84. Last week, just 1 catch, 2 yards, but he's been a favorite target for Emmett Dwyer. Last season, 47 catches, 647 yards. The season before that, 48 catches, 672 yards. This guy's going to get you 45-plus receptions, probably about a nickel in touchdowns. That's 5. And right there gets first one on the season. Just an easy peasy over the middle. You run that real flat double-A gap defense. You leave the middle of the field open. You're hoping that your linebackers can kind of drop back quick enough because they're all starting at this point of attack. And Irv Smith does a nice job just kind of getting past those yellow zones and finding his way right into the soft spot of the defense, getting a touchdown. Once again, you see this bunch. Here's a guy I'm going to circle here. He might be going in motion. No, it's Dante Pettis. Gave a first-round pick to San Francisco. Let's see if they can find him here. Look it. It's not really open. They throw it to him anyways. Pettis makes a play. Why? Because that's what he does. You got to get the guy the ball more. Dante Pettis has not given the production that you wanted to see when you give a first-round pick up especially to a team in your conference. Here comes the blitz. Down goes Jamario Hendricks, the rookie. 61 overall, 7th round pick. Half sack to Alexander. You see that corner blitz, he's just oblivious to it, and this isn't even his blind side. He's sitting there looking at it. You see a guy come off the edge. Jamario's looking this way. His head's downfield, though, but he's got to just glance to the right side, especially when everybody's at the line over here. You see the corner showing that he's going to blitz. That's the guy you want to watch. Here we go. Looking, it's got B over the middle. Got a possession catch. And once again, back-to-back catches for Dante Pettis. And we're blowing the air horn because that trade happened on our watch. We talk a little bit about Dante Pettis last season and what he could bring to this team, and you're starting to see it right now. When you've got talent like this on the offensive side of the ball, it's going to be tough to stop. So far, 4 drives in this game, 4 touchdowns, 2 Green Bay, 2 Minnesota, 30 seconds left in the first half. Can we get another touchdown on the board and get back on top heading into half? It's going to come down to Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Dante Pettis, Tyrone Williams, and maybe a little Sternberger. Well, that's TBD, to be determined here. Look it. Got time. B's open on the right side. Pettis just burns his man. 3 of the last 4 catches to Dante Pettis. Ladies and gentlemen, he's cooking up. He's getting hot. He's catching his first wind in the game. I'll tell you what, I like what I'm seeing from Jamario, the rookie quarterback. You didn't know what you were going to get. 61 overall, star dev. 10 for 13, buck 69, week 1, 2 touchdowns, and you're getting much of the same tonight. He's slicing and dicing one of the best defenses in the league. Why? Because he's trying to prove himself here on the big stage, building the franchise. Episode number 5 here for the Green Bay Packers. Watch left side. Devontae's getting pressed. You never want to do that. No help over the top. You got to be noticing that if you're the rookie quarterback. User's over there. It's not going to be open. Throw it to A here. No, he's not. He's going to look at RB. Throws it. User tries to come down. Knocks the ball out. Tyrone Williams. Incomplete. 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Everyone in the chat saying nice call. What was a nice call on? Appreciate everybody checking us out. If you like what you see, you can get more of this action. All you got to do is hit the follow button. Subscribe to us on youtube.com/Madden Bomber League. Find us on Twitter at Bomber League at MBL Network. Jamario Hendricks in the backfield. No Aaron Jones. This tells you I like to see Aaron Jones in there, even if it's a passing opportunity, just because he's that good. Blitz off the left side. He goes to the right. Dante Pettis. P-E-double-T-I-S making plays. Number 18, he took a big number over. That's Randall Cobb's number. If you're going to come into Green Bay and put on the 1-8, you better be putting up big numbers. And right now, Dante Pettis says, Randall Cobb, you won't be forgotten, but I got this number right now. I got you. Watch Devontae Adams on this seam right here. If he can get inside of these safeties and split them, it could be dangerous, but this is likely man coverage because you see the user moving over here. Every time you've seen the user move on any corner, it's been man coverage. Got to think. It is. Looking, cooking. Finds A underneath. Tipped up. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Could have been picked off. They're going to have to settle for 3 here. And that's no fault of Jamario Hendricks. That's just Aaron Jones getting a little too greedy, a little too handsy on that pass that wasn't intended for him. Kick is up. Going for the lead. Bueno. 2 seconds left in the first half. Expect the squib and to go into halftime. Slam Fist in the chat says, does his quarterback have no legs? No, 59 speed. I'll put his stats on the screen once we get to halftime right now. I got you guys if you want to check out the 61 overall 7th round prospect, Jamario Hendricks. And here we go. Let's see out of Houston. Throw power, 89. That's probably his best stat. But 59 speed, 89 excel. 67 excel, excuse me. 51 break sack. 69 throwing under pressure. That's a good number, just not a good number if you're looking for something high. Wildcat. Oh, no, this could be dangerous. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're going to give a touchdown before half. You got to be kidding me. Oh, man, if you're a Packers fan, that's got to hurt. Oh, baby. Dalvin Cook outside. I didn't like it. Everybody was at the line of scrimmage. Why? You want, when you see 2 seconds left and you're playing against Wildcat or really anybody that's a threat to run, you don't want there to be one line of defense. Why are you so aggressive here? Because if he gets outside, he's literally one man to beat. There was a corner just sitting over here, jukes him, and then you got no help on the backside. So I'm questioning what the heck Green Bay's defensive coordinator was thinking on that play. And to compound this problem and this issue that just occurred, Minnesota gets the ball to start the second half. So you would have went into the half with a lead. Now you're going with the deficit down 4. Just took the wind out of my sails, I'll tell you what. Yeah, terrible play calling. Bad idea by Nemo there. Yeah, it's way too aggressive. Too many guys are like, you want a second level, a third level to stop the run, especially when you know they need to go 75 yards for a touchdown. You don't want your defense to be one line of defense, because someone as talented as Dalvin Cook's going to make you pay. He gets outside, he jukes one corner, and there's nobody else there, and he's to the house. Eric, why are you interested in Green Bay throwing the ball? Who do you got on fantasy, Eric? Pistol formation. Eric G believes he's the fantasy king. We're trying to stop it. There's a nice tackle for loss there, finally. Dalvin Cook, 8 carries, 90 yards. Majority came off that 75-yard run to end the half. Miller makes a nice tackle for loss. Going to be 3rd and 12. You take away that 75 yards, I mean, Dalvin Cook has really been neutralized by this Green Bay defense, and this is a defense with a lot of moving parts. We've already talked about the linebacker core, but I'll put it up once again because we got to get to know these guys. No Zadarius Smith no more. The outside linebacker core just a little depleted. Christian Miller, Sutton Smith are the new guys on the roster. Here we go. Nice throw, caught by Adam Thielen. Emmett Dwyer, just a dot. Drops back, no pressure. You got Thielen running this little crosser on verticals, little bender back inside. Everybody else is getting vertical. So you got everybody pushing, and this guy pushing. It just spreads the zones thin, and then you cross right over top of the yellows, right in front of the blues, and it's just basic algebra here. Right, Eric G? That's an errant throw. Why couldn't we got that on 3rd down? Eric G drafted Jamario Hendricks. So we have 4 rounds of fantasy draft, right? Jamario Hendricks was drafted in the 7th round of the NBL rookie draft, but somehow he's selected in our fantasy football draft, which is only 4 rounds. Wow. Sutton Smith, the ex-Steeler. Porter's got to know. He must have not been part of that, what do you call it? What do you call your team? The Gold Squad? What is it? The Silver Squad. Oh, big-time hit on stick. He got the hit stick. Easton Stick tries to get cute, come out there, run a little read option. And that's just a nice tackle for loss there by Miles Jack, former Jacksonville Jaguar. We brought him over in NBL Season 40, the first season out of box. Miles Jack got shipped to Green Bay, and he's been a staple of this defense. Another 3rd and 12. He's got another rabbit in the hat here. Watch Thielen inside slot here on the left side. No Stephon Diggs as he's out. Dalvin Cook moves to the right side. This is one-on-one. You got to wonder if he's got the juice to get over top. Empty backfield. Looking. We'll drop coverage. Man coverage this time. Going to be tougher to pick it up, but Irv Smith Jr. He's got a touchdown, a couple, 3, 4 catches so far, slicing and dicing. Miles Jack, you got to think he's going to be able to hang with him, but this little corner route, Miles Jack just does a terrible job making a play on the ball while it's in the air, and once again, another 3rd and long, so the Wildcat run, 2 3rd and forevers picked up. This defense for Green Bay has to be feeling just a little bit salty right now. A little sad, a little salty, a little just disappointed. I mean, morale's got to be getting the best of them, plus they got to be getting tired here. They've been on the field now a long time. We're about to hit the 3-minute mark, and they've done a great job on downs 1 and 2, but unable to get this Minnesota Vikings team off the field. Dropping back, Dwyer, left side, deflected, nice swat by 26. You talk about this secondary and how good they are. Jair Alexander, Darnell Savage, Josh Jones, Deion Metcalf, and Kevin King, one of the most talented secondaries in the NBL.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 soft.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Get it.
And down he goes again. They finally get off the field. Kenny Clark says, don't worry, Green Bay, I got you. It's punt unit time for Minnesota. This should be 17-14. We should be up 3 with an opportunity to extend the lead. But as of right now, down 4. 7th round quarterback in the game, starting this year. Even though we went out and signed Daniel Jones in the offseason, we're playing this guy, Jamario Hendricks, but not first before the backup halfback. It's a nice return there on special teams, 3-7. When you see him in the game, you know it's a passing down. One of the better receiving backs in the NBL, a little quicker than most people think. And the defense has always struggled against McFarland in the limited touches that he's had. Aaron Jones in the game. Handoff, nowhere to go for Aaron Jones, just fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does a great job staying on his feet, doesn't he? 7 carries, 48 yards, and somehow that is not a tackle for loss. They got to just applaud Aaron Jones for that because he gets the hand of the ball 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, and he has to do everything he can and fall forward just to make sure he doesn't lose any yards. 3 wide receivers set. You see Pettis wide right, slot Tyrone Williams on the left side, Sternberger tight end on the left side, wide left, Devontae Adams dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Nice pickup by Aaron Jones, Dante Pettis. Pettis, 5th catch on the game, I believe, for him. 11 for 16, $184, 2 touchdowns, no picks for Hendricks. 4th catch on the day for Pettis, and we've seen him rocking and rolling in the last, 2-3 minutes of this offense. He's gotten all of his catches, so he was quiet early. Now he's starting to make plays. Aaron Jones up the middle, 8 carries, 58 yards, a little dive weak, but I'll tell you what, this offensive line is starting to get some push. You're getting push here, and on the right side you're getting push, and Aaron Jones is just able to pick his spots as he gets into that second level of defenders here from the Minnesota Vikings, and he's doing a great job. 2nd and inches. I don't like to see him getting this cute here. It looks like man coverage. Everybody's sitting on top of everybody here. You'd have to assume this is some kind of man blitz, so I'd like to see a slant here from Williams, or there's going to be a drag. Hopefully he can get a release here. Nope, he doesn't get a release. Pressure comes. Nice block there by Aaron Jones. Right side, dangerous pass, but somehow Dante Pettis makes the play. 5 catches on the day for Dante. And he just pulls the ball down. That's just the receiver making a better play. At the end of the day, you just shake his hand. Dante Pettis coming up big. They gave a 1st round last year for him. A lot of people question how much production he had in the offense towards the end of the year. He gets a training camp under his belt here, and now he's looking great. Great job by Jamario Alexander there, extending the play. Just soft movements inside the pocket. Subtle movement to the right, buys him some more time, then back to the left, and then able to get outside and throw it away. He really extended that play. I think he had Pettis over the middle, but I'm okay with the throwaway. 2nd and 10, Aaron Jones. Expect potentially a run here to the left side. You got a lot of space. Ball's on the right hash. They're going to look to pass this ball, got to go underneath. Can't get rid of it, down he goes. Pressure was coming. Daniel Hunter, one of the best in the business. 99, feeling fine, gets to the edge. No step up. Aaron Jones finally misses a block. He's been phenomenal cut blocking in the backfield, taking out the legs of these blitzers, but off the edge threat. Daniel Hunter makes a play. We're headed to the 4th quarter. Green Bay down 4. Shotgun formation for Jamario Hendricks. 40 viewers watching. Appreciate everybody checking us out. If you're interested in joining the NBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. You see the address on the screen. Check it out. Hendricks looking. Oh, this might be his pick. Dangerous throw. Pettis. One-hand snag. Can't hold on to it. That might have been the play of the year. Hendricks lays it out to play it out. Goes big or goes home and decides he's taking a shot deep down the field. And that was a well-placed ball, giving his receiver an opportunity to make a play outside of the hands and stretch of the defense. And I've been really impressed by Jamario Hendricks so far. We saw what he did week 1 against the Oakland Raiders in a 24-10 victory in Oakland. 10 for 13, $169, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. And now this week backing it up, another 2-touchdown game. Man coverage looking. Time. Finds his man. Thielen's been the guy. And we understand Thielen's 30,000 years old, 30,000 miles, but he's humming. He's not as good as he once was. But in this one day, in this one moment right now, he's showing you, hey, I still got a little tread on this tire. This car, you know, it still can heat up. Maybe it can't hit the highway every day. But if you need me in spurts and situations, I still can get it done for you, old, trusted, reliable wide receiver Adam Thielen.
At the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 10 logo.
Here we go. Tie him left. Hey, 4 down.
Looking, man coverage again. Oh, that could have been intercepted. Jair Alexander had the pick opportunity. Oh, just back shouldered it. Nice ball placement there for Emmett Dwyer. You got to wonder, if you're Alexander, that is a throw, one of those throws that you look at and you just do not expect the ball to come your way. And Emmett Dwyer not only tests him, but tests him with great coverage, and it pays dividends for him as another man coverage here. Watch over the top. Do they got anybody that can get over the top? I like the call here. Dangerous throw, lays it out. Josh Jones got to make a play, as he does. Irv Smith Jr. can't come down with a big catch. He's been one of the favorite targets for Emmett Dwyer. A little wobbly ball there, but that's the first big play we've seen from Josh Jones. New starter here for our squad at strong safety out of NC State. The Wolfpack, number 24 on the board. First deflection this season. Over the middle, nice catch. Big hit, ball comes out. Punt unit time, big time hit laid by our Green Bay defense. And that's number 20, Kevin King. I see you, Kevin King. Oh, it's 3rd and 10. I thought that was already 3rd down. Excuse me, I'm wrong here. Building the franchise, Green Bay Packers, episode number 5. First episode here of NBL season 44. This season's dedicated to unfinished business. Gun split close here for Emmett Dwyer. Watch Dalvin Cook out the backfield here on this left side. He's sitting right here. This has got to be the guy you're watching as well. Man in motion, Crutchfield. No reception so far for him. Look at, oh, nice angle route. Oh, dangerous throw, but Irv Smith Jr. once again. You see man coverage and another 3rd and 10 pickup for the Minnesota Vikings. We've seen this multiple times this game. 3rd and 10 or more. They have been successful nearly every time. It's been demoralizing for the defense. And now you just got to hope you can hold them to 3 and keep yourself in this game. 3:54 left.
60 or.
Looking again. Slants. Got time. Down he goes. Is that Smith? Yeah, that's Kenny Clark once again. 3 sacks on the day, which ironically, look at that vampire. What is he wearing? Kenny Clark making a play for the 3rd time today. He's got all the sacks from Green Bay. No Zadarius Smith anymore. No problem. Single back formation. 2 tight ends to the right side. Wide left, Adam Thielen. Handoff, nowhere to go. Dalvin Cook, tackle for loss. You got to wonder, was Minnesota playing just to get into field goal range here? 3rd and 15. Shout out to Spongy for the Tier 1 sub giveaways. Appreciate it, my man. Shotgun formation, empty backfield, 3rd and 15. If they pick this up, this is going to be like 6 on the day. You've got to wonder what Green Bay is thinking. Underneath, Dalvin Cook gets into field goal range. That might have been all they were looking for. Looks like they ran a little cover 3 lock there. 4th and 4 from the 30. That's going to make it a 47-yard attempt. Kick is up. Straight down the middle. No questions asked. Minnesota's up 7, and I'll tell you what, you look back on this game before half, the Wildcat run, if it wasn't there, the Green Bay Packers would be tied 17-17 right now with 2:21 left, trying to go 2-0. Both of these teams sitting at 1-0 on the season. Week 1, the Green Bay Packers defeated the Oakland Raiders 24-10. And the Minnesota Vikings blanked the Los Angeles Chargers 28-0. Both of those teams were on the road. Minnesota on the road today as well. Empty backfield, no pistol. Handoff, Aaron Jones, left side. He's got a little bit of space. Trying to get a little more. I like to see him get out of bounds there. Down to the 29-yard line. A touchdown to tie it. And they're going to stay with the run here and let Minnesota know you're going to have to stay honest defensively. You're not going to be able to just drop coverage on us because we will still run the ball. 3 timeouts, 2 minutes left. Here's the biggest 2-minute drill of your life so far in your career. Does Jamario, the 7th round pick out of Houston, does Jamario Hendricks have the guts to make the throws here in this 2-minute drill? Look, he's got time. And that's just a little bit ahead of Dante Pettis, kind of been his favorite target today. There was a tight end here on a little bit of an angle. He bounced it back inside. He was open. But at that point, Hendricks has already committed to this drag route. But I like to see him go there, especially against cover 2 man. The middle of the field's wide open. Look at this 3-man front right here. Expect a run maybe from Green Bay. You got 3 guys. They're spread wide. Nope, looking. Dangerous throw. Tipped. Almost picked the Sternberger. Now it's 4th and 6. Got to go for it. Bluebirds out in Green Bay. Lambeau Field's not liking the play calling from Green Bay. Cringe in the chat, really shaming Minnesota for not going for it on that 4th down. Cringe is aggressive, but even Cringe doesn't go for that. Unless it's preseason, he might hit you with the fake field goal, in which you go, yeah, you got me. Here we go. Looking, nobody's really open. Takes a shot against the user. Davante Adams does what he does, comes up big, and just like that, the Green Bay Packers still alive in this game. Don't count them out just yet. If you enjoy what you're seeing on the screen right now, make sure you hit that follow button. You can check us out on Twitch here, twitch.tv/NBL Network, and on Twitter at Bomber League at NBL Network, along with YouTube. You can subscribe at youtube.com/Matt at Bomber League. Split backfield, McFarland and Jones goes the angle route underneath it. Jones, nice duck under. Gonna pick up a few more. Clock is ticking. Buck 15, buck 14, buck 13. 2nd and 2 here for Green Bay. That big 4th down pickup turned the Bluebirds into a raucous crowd. Look at these guys. They're all standing up. They're getting into this game. The fans want to see this young 7th round quarterback create some type of miracle here. Looking, had A open, went to B instead. That's Pettis. Picks up as much as he can. Tippy toes, gets out of bounds. 15-24, 226, 2 touchdowns on the season. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. This rookie is figuring it out quick here in the NBL. Daniel Jones is probably wondering, man, I signed on this team. I thought I was going to play. I thought it was my opportunity to win. This team's got 3 division titles in the last 4 seasons. Finds himself on the bench. That's got to be a little heartbreaking for the 76 overall, 26-year-old, Daniel Jones. Shotgun formation. When in doubt, out route. Let's see if they go there. Looking on the right side. No, he goes back to the left side. Test the user again. Oh, Davante Adams just needed to stay in bounds. That would have been a touchdown. What a well-placed ball. And because that out route wasn't at the line, wasn't at the 1st down marker, it was deeper. The 1st down was here. The user played it as if it was a go or some type of post. Had some inside leverage. Oh, pressure comes. Jamario Hendricks, 57 speed. We talked about it earlier. Daniel Hunter, 2nd sack on the game. 36 seconds left, 2nd and 24. There's a hole here. Got to dig yourself out if you're this rookie. You're going to run circle here. I'd like to see a go here from Dante Pettis. He's on the out, though. He's probably going to leave him. He's looking at Adams, but this looks like probably user one-on-one coverage again. They're going to back off. Now I'd go right back to that and probably hit the out. Take the yards, yeah. Does it. Oh, overthrown. Jamario. Timely, inaccurate passes. He's got that little flick. He puts it right up to his right ear and just kind of flicks it downfield effortlessly. 89 throw power for the 21-year-old. But I'll tell you what, he's looked calm, cool, and composed so far in this Building the Franchise Week 2 action. A little 3 deep here on 3rd and 24. That's going to give you an opportunity to get into this little soft spot right here, pick up some yards, and put yourself in position for an opportunity either to score on 4th down or pick up the 1st down. Here we go. Look it. Wise open. Doesn't take him. Oh, they're in trouble now. Oh, Green Bay's in trouble. That's got to hurt. It all comes back to the Wildcat. It all comes back to just the Wildcat. Here we go. 4th and 30. This is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll check to see if we got some upgrades at the end of this. Likely man coverage once again. Clean pocket. He's got a little bit of time. Gonna have to take a shot. Does. Overthrows. Oh, that's game time. Oh my gosh, that's gotta hurt for Green Bay. Fans just a little disappointed. But hey, what can you expect? You got a 7th round quarterback starting for you here in week 2 against one of the better defenses in the NBL. I thought he gave a valiant effort, but just comes up a little short. One timeout left is knees and GGs, as my man OSU would say.
This ball game is over. GG's in the chat.
All right, we're going to take a look and see if we got any upgrades from this last game. .204 passing yards, 67 rushing yards, 7.3 yards per carry. Kenny Clark had a good game, 3 sacks. Not much from Darnell Savage. Oh, look at Jamario. He's going to look back at the crowd. He's disappointed in himself. I got it next time, guys. Don't give up on me just yet. The 7th round pick, Jamario Hendricks. Saying a lot without moving his lips. He's one of those kind of guys. If you're interested in joining the NBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com to apply. The address is on the screen right now. 114 QBR for our starting quarterback. Let's go ahead and see if we got some upgrades. It just all came down to the Wildcat, guys. That Wildcat before half just killed us. Connor McGovern, center. A little pass protector. Oh, that still bumps him up 1. Let's see what he gets. Pass block, finesse, power. Oh, a strength +1. That's not bad. How old is this guy? Keith Franklin. That's the rookie that we drafted. Put into him, see what he gets. +1 awareness. Nemo's going through so fast we can't even see. 70 zone, 86 speed, 89 excel. High motor, conservative play ball tendency. I don't like that. +2 zone. Pursuit and awareness upgrade for the guy, 4,800 for a pick. And there's Jamario Hendricks. There's our quarterback. See what Nemo goes for. He goes strong arm here. Throw accuracy deep, mid, under pressure, +1. So you get a +1 bump on mid and deep for number 7. He's got the old traditional style sleeves as well. Maybe doing his best Aaron Rodgers impression. He's got the game plan on his wrist. Still trying to figure out the offense, a 7th rounder. That's why he probably wears number 7, guys. How about that is why he wears number 7? To remind him that he was picked in the 7th round. And that is his motivation moving forward. Appreciate you guys checking us out. This was Building the Franchise Green Bay Packers. And for myself, Bomber, shout out to JB for the graphics, Jamie with the overlay. We're out of here, and we'll see you next time.